Welcome back to GameVault HQ. Today, we're diving deep into a game that didn't just age well, it seemed to predict the future of first-person shooters. If you've never heard of TimeSplitters 2, you're in for a treat. And if you're already a fan, get ready to relive the nostalgia. Released in 2002 by Free Radical Design, a team that included developers from GoldenEye 07, TimeSplitters 2 is more than just a game. It's a masterclass in how to blend chaotic fun with technical excellence. At a time when shooters were still finding their identity on consoles, TimeSplitters 2 set the standard with its unique blend of time travel storytelling, vibrant art design, and innovative gameplay modes. One of the most fascinating aspects of TimeSplitters 2 is its narrative structure. The game doesn't rely on a single linear story, but instead serves as a series of interconnected vignettes that span different time periods. Each level is a self-contained adventure, ranging from 1930s Chicago, where you battle gangsters in a noir-inspired environment, to a futuristic 2019 Neo-Tokyo level that feels like a tribute to Blade Runner and cyberpunk aesthetics. This approach gives the game an anthology feel, where each level has its own story, atmosphere, and set of challenges. It's like playing through a collection of the greatest hits of different genres and eras. The time travel theme isn't just for show. It's deeply embedded in the gameplay, allowing each level to have its own distinct flavor while maintaining a cohesive experience. Whether you're in the Wild West, ancient Egypt, or a Cold War-era Soviet base, the environments are not only visually stunning, but also packed with references and influences from classic movies and pop culture, making each level a unique experience that stands on its own. If there's one word to describe the gameplay of TimeSplitters 2, it's fast. The game's pace is relentless, a characteristic inherited from the arcade shooters of the 90s, but it's more refined here. Controls are tight and responsive, making every firefight feel exhilarating. The variety of weapons and characters adds layers of depth to the combat. From flamethrowers to plasma rifles, each weapon feels distinct and is crucial for surviving the increasingly tough enemy waves. The game's multiplayer mode is where TimeSplitters 2 truly shines. In an era dominated by split-screen couch gaming, it offered some of the best multiplayer experiences you could find. With a roster of 70 characters, each with unique abilities, and a whopping 16 different multiplayer modes, the game was a playground for creative mayhem. Modes like Capture the Bag, Virus, and Monkey Assistant are still remembered fondly by fans for their chaotic fun. Multiplayer maps were diverse, from claustrophobic corridors to wide-open spaces, allowing for different playstyles. What made this mode stand out was how it embraced the absurd. You could have a fire-breathing robot facing off against a tiny, nimble monkey, and somehow it all just worked. The game's humor and creativity made every match unpredictable and enjoyable. Beyond the main story and multiplayer modes, TimeSplitters 2 offered a wealth of additional content through its arcade league and challenge modes. These modes were packed with quirky, imaginative mini-games that tested your skills in increasingly bizarre scenarios. Whether you were taking down hordes of zombies with a baseball bat or trying to outscore your friends in a duck hunting competition, the variety kept the experience fresh. And then there's the Mapmaker mode, a feature that was way ahead of its time. It allowed players to create their own levels, complete with objectives, enemies, and environmental triggers. This level of customization gave the game incredible replayability, as players could share their creations and challenge others to beat them. While TimeSplitters 2 was a commercial success and received critical acclaim, it has since become a cult classic by those who recognize its brilliance. It paved the way for future shooters, influencing game design with its creative approach to storytelling, level design, and multiplayer mayhem. Despite its age, TimeSplitters 2 still feels fresh, a testament to the innovative spirit of Free Radical Design. In many ways, TimeSplitters 2 was ahead of its time. The idea of a shooter with such a diverse range of gameplay styles and settings is something we see more commonly today, but back in 2002, it was revolutionary. It's a game that knew how to balance fun and challenge, chaos and control, in a way that few others have since matched. For those who haven't played it, TimeSplitters 2 is more than worth revisiting. And for those who have, it's a reminder of what made the early 2000s such an exciting time for gaming. It's a game that, like its namesake, defies the passage of time, remaining as entertaining now as it was over 2 decades ago. So, dust off that old console, grab a friend, and dive back into the chaotic, time-hopping world of TimeSplitters 2. Trust us, the future and the past never looked so good. Thanks for watching GameVault HQ. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the games that shaped us. Until next time, keep gaming.